Hello, welcome back to my time at Sandrock. My name is Ussur. We've got a lot. There's so many quests. I did quite a bit of grinding. I'm retrieving tourist photos, so something happened and I had no control over it because I was turning in a quest to Arvio and it popped up.
Desert Rose?
He was selling photos of his
never heard of it.
Desert Rose.
Shove off.
And all these guys were obsessed with it.
Dang. You're a grade A simp for this girl,
well, it was all about his sister.
I won't say no to a cold hard cash.
Everybody was buying these pictures because his sister was in it, and they were just all hot for her.
Who you are, partner.
And so Amirah got pissed at it, and now I'm having to get these photos back from these creepy guys who are just obsessed. Oh, she's so hot. Yeah.
Nay. I can't be giving you my Desert Rose photo. 'Tis mine. And I planned for it to comfort me on those lonely nights out at sea. However, were I to hear one good reason why I shouldn't keep it, I might reconsider.
She didn't consent to this.
Oh, where's this beard? At last, these photos are being distributed without her knowing?
Mm-hmm. She was quite angry.
Take this photo from my hands, young desert dweller. I shan't be needing it no more. Mark these old sea dogs' words. Any such copy of that there photograph out there, I'll be making sure they finds their way to the bottom of the briny deep.
Sure.
And you can tell that silver-tongued salesman I'll be waiting for him in Davy Jones' locker.
Not sure that's quite the phrasing you think you should be saying. All right, still got a few more. Arvio, are you getting that guy? Oh wait, no, it's... Huh. Looks like there's a guy right there, but I guess Arvio's getting him taken care of? I don't know. There's also one in the director's house to do, but I'm focused right now on just getting the tourists.
Hey, I overheard your conversation with the shopkeeper guy in the Desert Rose. I was hoping you wouldn't notice me, but now that you're directly confronting me, I can't say no. Here you go.
Little creepy. Little creepy. Was hoping you wouldn't notice so I could have this picture of her. But if you're gonna confront me, I'm just gonna give you the picture. Yes, Amirah was quite upset. Shoot her brother's ass. Arvio, I can't do this if you're inside the dude.
Desert Rose, you say? Goodness, I'm afraid to tell you that photo is long gone. Gave it to that concerned sibling. He explained the situation and I handed it over right away. Yes, I never miss an opportunity to do a good deed. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to Atara to commit more tax fraud.
Yeah, see. So Arvio beat me to that one guy. And he was talking to the next one, so I guess he's making it right. I've still got to go talk to the next one, like he's gonna sit there and BS with him for a minute.
You want that photo? You're gonna have to fight me for it. I'm just kidding. I gave it to your friend already. Have a nice day.
Yeah, okay, bye. Nope, this is something for Elsie.
Yeehaw! Hey, this looks pretty good.
Oh yes,
you sure
this
you
is.
Nab it from some highfalutin
This was
shop?
the saddle for her. That's right.
Gosh, I feel all the rain clouds being chased away. I can't wait to get back out on the trail and try this thing out.
Yep,
Here's your pay as promised.
I finished up her saddle in between episodes. Ooh, a golden ear bone ring. I'm sure there's people who like jewelry who would love that. There's Arvio.
You got all the photos? Wow, that was quick! How'd you do it?
I convinced them all to hand over the photos.
Well done! You must really have a way with words. I found it quite difficult to get anyone to part with their photos.
I mean, I had to pay a guy off.
It's finally over.
Yeah, kind of.
But now, what am I to do with all these photos?
Want to give me one?
Of course! Think of it as a memento for all we went through with this. I'll get rid of the rest. I believe I can count on you to enjoy this photo the way it was meant to be enjoyed. As landscape photography.
Sure.
Thank you again. for all your support through this difficult time. Hopefully, my next business opportunity will have less disastrous results.
What you could do is a calendar of your sister with her consent. Just doing, like, making pottery, or, you know, showing off the sights of Sandrock. Even if it's completely innocent, it'd probably go over big because this photo was innocent and it went over big. Okay, so I still have, I need to collect some materials there. I've got the stuff for the director, so he can do the mobile suit. Pick up and finish a request from the request board. Is it because I'm getting them from my yard? And I need to make a picnic basket. That's right. Arvio gave me a mission. I was just trying to turn in... Whoa. I was just trying to turn in a commission, and he gave me 2 missions. In-game Spring Festival decorations? I wonder if this is for, like, the new year. Dragon powder and fireworks, scroll... Yep. Earn dragon powder and fireworks and festive firecrackers. Cool! Thank you, dev team. I've got all kinds of decorations to place, and I don't even know where to start because my house is so little. Boink. I don't even know. Yeah, it's Amirah standing at the train station. So, like, he could totally make a ton of money just doing things like that. Her standing at a train station, making pottery. Boom. Picnic basket done. That's another quest for Arvio I can turn in. I wonder if I've got the ability to make canvas yet. I need jute and plastic, and I've got... Well, I don't got the jute, but I can go buy it from Zeke. I've just got to get the recipe unlocked.
Rise and shine. Dang, you rise late.
What?
I've been waiting forever. Almost 10 minutes now.
Okay.
But that's neither here nor there. Come on, I brought Lil Belle. We're going riding.
All right, let's go.
Well, saddle up and let's get a move on. I'm fixing to take you to my favorite spot.
Well, that's a little bit forward, Killery. But be happy to.
Come on, Lil Belle. Let's giddy up. Yeah!
Try to keep up now. I'll try.
I live for this! Woohoo! We're flying now! Oh, Lil Belle, it's that away!
Jesus. Horse. It's just about ran off a cliff.
Take a gander. I sometimes ride out here for my morning cattle herding. Take a deep breath, soak it all in. We're above all the dust and gunk, so the air is extra fresh. Plus, the view ain't nothing to sneeze at neither.
Yeah?
Ah, yeah. That's the good stuff. What's your take, partner? Feeling inspired? Humbled by the vastness of the great outdoors?
I kind of feel like flirting with her a little bit, but I'm definitely going after Nia. I'll flirt with her a little bit.
I don't follow. Well, ain't getting any younger.
Yeah. I don't follow. Probably not. She's still kind of immature, Elsie.
Woo! Phil's in a good mood today. Yeah! Yeah! Giddy up! Come on, faster!
Definitely going to an area most people don't go to. Like, there was a bridge down here, but it does not look like this is a well-traveled section of road. For good reason, it's just ruins.
That's my favorite running spot. I like to bring Belle out here and just gun it down that hill. Hands tight on the reins, wind in my hair. Here's pretty much the only spot I feel like I'm anywhere but inside city lines. And it's the furthest my folks will let me go. They think I'm still a kid. But when the sun sets out here at my spot, I'm whoever I want to be. Whether I'm hoofing it or riding like the wind, out here, nobody can tell me what to do. I'm a bird, wild and free, but my pa doesn't even want me out this far. He's always saying I gotta be more ladylike, which is just code for boring. I'm a legal adult, I know how to take care of myself, but they still treat me like some baby yak male.
Well, you do
One
appreciate
of these days,
pranks.
Though, push is gonna come to shove, and I reckon I'm gonna have to... Say, wanna hear a secret? I've
Sure.
got a treasure box hidden nearby. I'm quietly saving up, storing away a few goals here and there. Then, before you know it, whoosh! I'll be buying the first ticket out of this one yak town. Like I said, free as a bird.
What if you had someone special to take care of you?
Ain't you paying attention? Whole point of running away is not being beholden to anybody. To be my own self. Besides, imagine someone trying to take care of me with my paw around. That'd be rich. So,
Yeah, it would be.
I tell you what, cowpoke. I hereby issue a challenge. See if you can find my treasure chest. I'd consider it a favor whether you found it or not. If and you did, that means I didn't hide it good enough. You're all right for a city slicker. And a staunch companion. Real true blue. I feel like I can tell you anything. Anyway, I gotta get home. You wanna ride back to town?
I would love to, but I'm
All
going
right,
to find
you
your
go
treasure.
find my chest. I'ma head back now. Tell me if you find it. Or don't. See ya.
Okay, there is a cave around here somewhere, and I can't remember if it's up here or down lower. Oh, there it is. I think it's in here, but I'm not positive. I mean, this is her favorite spot. It should be really close. Now, whether I can remember exactly where it's at or not, or if this is even the right cave, I'm not sure. Oh. There it is. Looks like only Elsie can open it. Hey, I did it, Elsie. Yeah, she rode her horse all the way back, so I did not catch up to her at all.
Oh, shoot. So you found my treasure chest, huh? Dang. I thought I was slick. Well, I hope it weren't too easy for you, at least.
It was hard to find, except I already
Well,
knew where it
that's pretty
was
good
because
news.
I played the
Had to work for it,
beta
huh?
and early
If
alpha.
that's the case, then my next hiding spot won't be found by nobody for 1,000 years. See you soon.
Because, like, I didn't find it the first time. I even went in that cave and looked around a little bit. But, it took me most of the day, I think, to find it. So I was like, oh, jeez. Okay, I need to go see... Chi.
Good. It seems you followed my instructions to not make any mistakes.
Yeah.
These materials will do.
I know they will. Oh boy. What's he gonna do now? Look at me go. Looks like less like a Gundam and more like a Magitech armor from Final Fantasy VI with those levers and yeah.
Good. It was no small task, but it's done. I almost hate to put the suit back into the field, as impeccable as it looks now. But alas, bound to the pursuit of knowledge, I must.
Can I play with the mobile suit?
Play? What? No, of course not. Don't be daft. The mobile suit is not for playing. It is for very serious adult things only. And science.
Yeah, whatever.
Those incapable of offering the esteem which must be given to the suit and suit-related activities may not pilot the suit. But since you have been such a help, you may look at it from time to time. I must return
Thanks.
to my work. Perhaps you
Wow.
should go play.
Yeah. G's your buddy. Awesome. I got 1 day remaining on my civil grinder. I was trying to get both the civil cutter and grinder, and I got one. I don't know if I remember to make it. Pretty sure, because it's been like 3 days. Alright, I need to find Arvio. Or both.
Amirah, my dear, dear sister. Come now, you said...
I know what I said, Arvio. This order has an exorbitant fee attached to it, and must be completed immediately. I'm surprised I have to explain there are things more important than picnicking.
You've been working past sundown like this for days now. When does it end? Look who's here. We prepared everything for this picnic together. Come out and take a break. You'll thank yourself, and me later.
Good. You prepared it together. You can go together. You won't be needing me. Now, if you please, I must return to my work.
Won't be We did this for you, not for ourselves. I invited the builder because I knew they'd make this event that much more special.
And I could probably talk you into going.
I know you're older than me, but I'm your brother. It can't always be you taking care of me, you know?
I'm aware, Arvio. It is not my intention to question that. I'm sure you'll get a chance to take care of me. Soon. Just not today. So, if you please...
Tell us about the order. What more do you have to do?
It's for Pablo's friend in Atara. He's working on a display for a flower festival, and wants his booth to stand out. The main pieces are finished. Now I just have about 10 or so more standard urns for the more common plants.
10 standard urns? They want to custom make and ship standard urns all the way to Atara?
My craftsmanship is esteemed.
My sister, know that my love for you is great and my respect for your talents is never ending. But an urn is an urn. This is a matter of quantity over quality.
Nah.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
You really mustn't bother yourselves with this.
I'm afraid we really must. It's as they say back home. 3 heads are more than none.
Pretty sure that's not the quote.
If you and I help out, we can finish this task in no time. And our lovely Rose here won't be forced to wither away. And instead, join us in the coruscating sunshine. What do you say?
I say we
All right,
help.
our hands are your hands, Anne. So come on, let us
Hi, kitty
help.
cat. Thank you for rubbing on me. Reach down to pet her. You're being very sweet, which is unusual for you because you're feisty.
It seems there's no stopping you two. All right. I believe it is as you say. With more hands, I can get ahead on this order. And as such, I might be willing to take the day off tomorrow.
Woohoo!
Let's do it.
However, you must follow my instructions carefully. Simple or not, everything that comes from my shop has my name on it. Despite your good intentions, I won't have my reputation dragged through the mud. Understood?
Dear sister,
Aye.
the only thing getting dragged through the mud today is clay.
Even she couldn't help but laugh at that one. It was pretty awful. Now we learn how to make urns. Yours looks more like a cup. Look at us go.
Aha! That makes how many? 10? 12? Ow, I'm really sore up here.
We should let them dry for now. I must say, I'm impressed. You took to the wheel like an old hand.
I'm the best.
Hey, don't forget about me. My hand is old too.
Of course. Thank you too, Arvio. This was your idea in the first place, wasn't it? Now, I suppose I must be true to my word.
Aha!
And ask of you, is everything set for the picnic tomorrow?
Of course, of course. Would you look at this fabulous basket the builder brought? I've made the order at the Blue Moon. I'll just pick everything up on my way over tomorrow morning. Shall we say, around 9 a.m.?
That sounds delightful. I look forward to seeing you too.
Don't be late.
I
See
won't
you.
be. Actually, I may be, because I get scatterbrained about shit and forget what's going on. Alright, let's come over here and do this. I got a thingy to do. Go to City Hall.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I take it you got our letter?
Yeah.
My, that Burgess. That child went around to everyone in town to check up on their wellness. He has such a big heart. The results
Sure.
he came back with, I must say, were rather shocking. 80% of those who took the survey reported that they were at least suffering some form of anxiety.
Yeah.
So I got
Oops.
together with our resident expert in fun, Katori here, and...
I didn't mean to hit the
Katori,
spacebar.
why don't you tell our fine builder friend here what we came up with?
It's my pleasure, Minister. I must thank you again for getting the church to support this project. See now, way I see it, the only cure to these psychological drudgery type how do you do's is one word: entertainment.
If you say so.
As Gecko Station has recently become unoccupied, we now have the opportunity to turn a negative into a positive. I present to you sand sledding, but we won't call it that. No, too simple. We'll call it sand running. Sounds sleek and sophisticated, something the youth can identify with. Our tourism profits will quintuple overnight,
If
and
you
the
say
mental
so.
health crisis, I assume, will also be resolved.
I assume.
This is where
I
you
guess.
come in, builder.
I just want a money-making
Need you
scheme.
to help us build up some of the things involved in creating such an attraction.
Sure.
I've already explained our needs to Mianne. She'll be making the sand sleds. I need you to help us make the sign-in table. Here is the diagram. I drew it up myself. When you're done, please install north of the old Giegler building.
Right.
How lovely! I love it when a plan comes together. Looking forward to seeing what the two of you come up with.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Don't quite have everything, so it'll take me a little bit. Let's turn that off. Let's go see if I can get that. Also, I need to be able... I need the civil grinder. That's what we're waiting on. So, as a reminder, I need to go get the canvas if I can, because God, that quest is drowning on forever. From Elsie. It's been blistering out lately with them cattle. Could wrangle them. Wish them cattle could wrangle themselves. My old man's been drying out a whole mess of jerky to keep our spirits up. Thank you, Elsie. Alright, plastic pipe is... oh, it is there. I need a civil grinder for that, which means I need plastic... ooh, I was making plastic scrap. That's lucky. I need to go get some, I guess. Part-time ranch work. And then we got something way out there, and we're gonna go take care of that. I have a feeling I know what that is. We want to go take care of it first. Hi! This was a long run. Hey mate, how are you? Don't think I've seen you around here before. Going good, how about you? Whoa, going good? Check it out, mate.
Oi.
Them's fighting words. I reckon you're not from around here. Better warn you. If other roos hear you talking like that, well, fighting words like that'll get you into a fight, won't they? I didn't mean to offend. Offend?
Oi.
Oh gosh, them fighting words as well. Make you think you're going far out of your way to personally, verbally abuse me. You trying to take me for a wally move, mate? Bring it on. Tripling down with fighting words. Yeah, nah, now you've done it. Now you've crossed the line. Now I gotta teach you a lesson you'll not soon forget. Yeah, he was going to pick a fight with me no matter what. Nope. Oh, Boom, down he goes.
Yeah.
Got lucky, mate. I forgot to dodge those attack of yours. Yeah, if not for that, well, things would have been a lot different, wouldn't they? Reckon someone who spouts off fighting words the way you do might have the moxie to back it up. That one's on me, yeah? Won't be so lucky next time, assuming there is a next time. Not some kind of psycho who just walks up to friendly ruse minding their own business, belling out fighting words like it's going out of style, am I? Now think about it, I want you to seek me out for a rematch. Give me another chance to best you in a fight. If you didn't, I'm sure I'd hold it against you. Find me later and beat me 2 more times, I'll give you a sick reward. Look for me in hard-to-reach places around the desert, mate. Remember me! Hey! Alright, Trash Gandalf, what do you got for me?
Young one.
Photo of Mort and Zeke. The before times.
It's an old photo of mine you found, isn't it? To think, my old photos might all be out there somewhere. May I have it? Aha. This photo was taken around the time when little Zeke first arrived in Sandrock. He was a small young lad at the time. Who knew he would grow to such heights?
Yeah.
We found him lost in the desert, separated from his clan during one of our trips to build a straw grid up in the northern reaches of the Eufaula. We had intended to help him find his kin, but the desert had other plans. So, Martel and I raised him as our own, taught him the ways of this land. My wife was very proud of him. I think to her, he was even more precious than the oasis. This is a cherished memory. Thank you for finding it, young builder.
No problem.
I don't suppose, since there are probably more photos of mine out there, if you ever chance upon more, could you bring them to me? Then I'd be a happy fly, if I live or if I die.
Yeah, I can do that.
Well, if it
hey,
isn't,
look, there's one.
This was Mason's first day as a builder here. One of the cheeriest folk you could have known, back then anyhow. Your friend reminded me of Mion. Always the first on the scene to lend a hand.
What happened to him?
And I'd almost forgotten about those two. Email and Lou. That woman there with the glasses, and that fellow wearing a suit next to Theodore. They took over running the town at the height of the relic rush. Lou believed with development, Sandrock would figure out ways to overcome its environmental drawbacks. So he did everything he could to push for progress. Sadly, he was mistaken. With all those big machines coming in, along with more and more mouths to feed, the water dried up. In his later years, he tried to find a way to keep what was left afloat, but it was too late. He left office a broken man. Same thing happened to Email. For nearly 40 years they fought for this town. But we all have our limits, I suppose. Now, no one in this photo is here anymore.
Yeah.
But we have new hope in this town now. We've learned from our past, learned from our mistakes.
Right.
Sacrifices are sometimes
don't hire someone like Mason.
To make progress. Let us hope that the last of our sacrifices have been made.
Not likely.
Thank you for finding this. I think there are only a few more. I must say I'm astounded at how fortunate we've been. I hardly expected to see any again. Let me know if any more turn up. And thank you.
How many's a few? Like, I know how many a few is to me. It's like, going off my dad's way of doing things, a couple wasn't just 2. A couple could mean 3 or 4. After that, you had a few, until you got up to a much higher number, and then it was several. That drives my kids nuts. Because, you know, there's just a couple of them. There's like 3 or 4. And that's a couple. Okay, there's the Ackboy Small. And I can put any photos I want into it, apparently. So, like, if I have taken a photo and I go, hey, that would look great in a picture frame, wink, I can do so. Right now it's just generic ones. I'm like, that's cool, whatever. Like I can take individual photos, or we get those photos for different events that I could do. Could photo them in there. Attend the picnic. I will. However, from G, please come to the research center ASAP. No can do, man. However, I learned Civic Grinder. I'm gonna get that going. Okay. Copper gear, manganese steel bar, bronze plate, and engine. Well, let's do what we can. I got that, I got that. There goes my bronze plates, though. So I'm gonna have to make some more of them. And I need to make some copper gears. And then I will have my Civic Grinder! Alright, let's go attend the picnic. I don't know how much more I'll do after that. So, it said 9 AM, so we got a minute to wait. This is adorable, and I don't remember seeing it. Is it part of whatever spring festival we've got? Because that is adorable. Okay, can I sit on it, take a picture? No, I cannot. Okay, while we wait, I'm gonna clean up some trash. Because, like, there's an old newspaper, is that a thing for Mort? Holy shit! There's tin cans and stuff, and we're going to try and have a picnic here. Okay, it's 9:09. Hi, Amirah. I learned a new birthday. Maybe I need to run away a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I was in the way. Arvio couldn't set things up. Quite the spread. The umbrella's not doing much at the moment. Hi. Arvio's already passed out.
Hey, I thought the whole point of dragging you out here was getting you to relax, so relax.
A book and quiet. I am relaxing. Or, at least I was.
Don't be like that. You're going to wreck your posture. Half the time hunched over a book, the other half a pottery wheel. Before you know it, you're gonna look like you're pushing 90. This, of course, is the only way to properly relax with a book. The sun, it burns. I'm melting. Save me. So now that you're out, you're having fun, aren't you? You know it's not easy convincing you, don't you?
Indeed.
You see, this is what you get when you win an argument with my sister. Hours of back-breaking labor, followed by terse acknowledgement at best. Which is all
she just
completely
agrees.
worthwhile. In any case, I think this all proves that I ought to be listened to once in a while.
Do constructive advice, brother. Of course. I'm all ears. But do remember that we didn't leave the harshness of Sandrock just to lie around here with books on our faces.
I pray that you sleep no more at that place. My heart can hardly handle its very mention. Have you ever been to Sandrock?
Nope, they haven't made that game yet.
Saying, when it rains, it pours. Not in Sandrock, because it never rains, no pours. But, nah, well, it's okay for us to say it. I wouldn't go starting that one off as a foreigner.
Okay.
Our home is on a plateau. It gets hot during the summer and very cold during the winter. With little else to make up for it.
That sounds awful. It doesn't rain here
resources,
either.
No farmland, no opportunities. I guess the cantaloupes aren't half bad. I had to work in a crawlery all day. And then I didn't have a cool boss like Rocky. One can only bear so much humiliation for daily bread. Finally, I just quit. And shortly after, Amirah and I made the journey here to Sandrock. This place has its faults, but one mustn't forget to see the trees with the forest. I might not be so impartial, but I'd never enjoyed such freedom as being my own boss here in Sandrock. And it's all because you brought me here and helped me get started, Am. I won't forget your kindness.
We're family. Besides, you have also been a great help to me. The true kindness is that of our parents. They gave up everything to send us here.
Don't you worry. Pretty soon my shop is going to be raking it in. I'll take care of Ma and Pa. You just enjoy life.
Confidence is one thing, brother. But perhaps you should wait to boast till after you've a little more to show for yourself.
I admire his courage.
You hear that? I'm on the right track.
Kind of.
Brother. Don't get cocky, Arvio. Need I remind you of the cash crunch incident involving your supplier not long ago?
Oh, come on, Am. That's so last year. Let's live in the present. Have you tasted the food? That Owen, what a genius. You need to get the recipe.
Oh, brother.
What?
All right, that takes care of that. Let's see if my copper gears are done. Probably not, because virtually no time has passed. So, what is going on the map here? Part-time work. We've got something down there. 2 things at the research center. Okay, we're gonna get through these, and then we'll wrap it up. Ah! Are you all right?
Oh, I didn't hear the sound of your footsteps. Are you also out for a walk to ease your mood as well?
Sorry what happened with the photos.
There's no need for you to apologize. I don't blame Arvio either. I'm just annoyed at those tourists. How could people act like that? In fact, it was a rather nasty situation. I suppose I hadn't properly thanked you for your assistance. Do you regularly make a habit of helping strangers?
Yep.
In any case, it was very kind of you. A rather nice contrast to the behavior of those tourists. I've had them bother me with various propositions before, but that was the worst incident by far. I try to sort myself out when I take my walks, and try to tell myself not to let these things get to me. But let's just say, I've been taking a lot of walks lately.
I'll teach you how to deal with the creeps.
With them? I'm not so sure. I tend to avoid conflict. What would you have me say?
Your mother's a pine cock and your father smelt of snakeberries.
I'm not going to say that.
Damn.
Deal with them? I'm not so...
Have you no sense of decency?
Worth a try, assuming they do indeed have any decency to speak of. Excuse me, all of you. I'd prefer you show me a bit more respect.
You can do better than that.
Exactly as you said.
Oops, skipping through.
No sense of decency.
That was great.
It seems I've got a bit carried away. Though,
didn't mean to skip through that one, but
I felt kind of nice. All right, thank you. I will take your counsel to heart.
Let's hope I make up for the -5 for being...
Don't worry about me. Even if you hadn't come along, I would have found some way to deal with this issue. I always do. I must go.
I had to make the Monty Python reference. I had to. Okay, good. That's great. Plus 15. -5 just because I wanted to be a snarky shit.
Oh, this old thing.
Yeah?
Many people forget that Zeke was the minister of our town for a while.
Wow.
Back in 78, a lot of folks were leaving. That was the year Martel didn't come back from one of her excursions. Without her around, well, those close to Zeke now know that he can be a truly inspiring person. So those few of us left, myself included, asked him to step up and try to be the voice that we needed to keep spirits up in Sandrock. Of course, we knew Zeke's soft-spoken nature might not translate well to the stage, but, well, we'd hoped he could find his voice in time.
Did it work?
That never happened. He gave it his all. It was moving as a father to see him trying so hard, but at the end of the day, he was a fish out of quicksand. Each of his sermons floundered to roughly the same extent, showing no signs of improvement. Life is like biocrust, he'd say. The issue there within being, no one really knows what biocrust is. He didn't want to give up, but it wasn't his decision. People stopped coming to his sermons, and when Miguel came, he didn't even know he was replacing anyone. It was for the best. I'd like to think now that Zeke is inspiring people in other ways. All the efforts he's put into understanding this desert of ours, his achievements are finally visible. Thanks in no small part to people like yourself.
Right.
Now there are those who would seek him out for his insights. Funny how to have his voice heard, it helped to step off the stage. I thank you for bringing this to me. I'll just keep this one in the back. Zeke has a lot on his mind these days.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's different ways to inspire people, and making charismatic speeches on stage isn't the only way. He does it with his actions.
Ah, there you are. I've recently upgraded to telescope. I've increased the aperture, allowing for an observational field 27% higher than previously achievable.
Wow.
In fact, the locals have been using it too.
What?
The satellite that I've been tracking, Scavenger, will be passing above Sandrock around 9 PM tomorrow. I thought perhaps you would come and observe it with me.
See you then.
Remember the time. Please do not be late. Scavenger is not a synchronous satellite. It will not remain stationary. Current science has not confirmed the existence of remaining synchronous satellites.
Okay, so I got another one in here too. I have to exit and come back in.
You're here? Good. I need you to help me build something. City Hall told me I couldn't hire you as my assistant anymore. Something about conflict of interest. So I will be requiring your services as a builder.
Okay.
Can you guess what it is? The period allotted for guessing has expired. Santee. Aha, but this is no ordinary Santee. I have designed a device which can effectively extract Camellia sinensis into any liquid without dilution. Suffice to say, this is a groundbreaking discovery for productivity.
Strong tea, got it.
Precisely. As you are well aware, my work involves a lot of concentration and mental fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
On a regular day, I start with 3 cups in the morning and 3 more in the afternoon. Based on the caffeine release speed and duration, this seems to be the most effective. Skipping but 1 cup would cause my concentration to falter. Unfortunately, with my current workload, I'd need several cups if I need to stay alert. The consequence would be a higher intake of water, which ends up as bathroom visits, and I've done the calculations. Many wasted hours.
Right,
anyway,
I'm sure.
If you could build me an express tea maker that can extract octuple energy tea, all my woes would be solved. I've got the diagrams ready for you in advance.
I can help you.
When will it be ready? It is imperative that it is completed as soon as possible.
Not before my civil grinder.
I'm sure you will understand the urgency of this once you try.
Yeah, I'm not much for tea or coffee, so I'll pass on that, but I will go build the thing for you. There's my gears. Bronze plates are done, so we've got that again. It's just cast iron pipes, which I can now create. I should put it over by the civil processor, which I have over here. Alright, so that's where we'll wrap things up here. It's basically an episode about helping Arvio and Amirah, but it worked out. A little sorry I didn't get the beginning of that Desert Rose thing when he was trying to make money handing out pictures and everybody bought pictures of his sister, but it was just really bad luck turning in quests to him for money. I was doing a bunch of commissions and they seem to all be going for him. Anyway, that will be all. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can see when I post new things. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Catch you all in the next one. Bye!